Might have been too early. Oh, that looks good. Okay, welcome. Got too quick on the draw. Let's see. I think we're good. Let's see, my draw's gonna last the whole time too. Let me know if the volume's good, because I have to change it. So I might have made it a little bit low, but I'll probably get a little closer to the mic as well, during times as well. So, we'll see. But yeah, just let me know if there's any technical things that obviously with audio I'm not able to directly hear it. You know, I can't see, or like, I can't hear what it is, how it is. So, let's see. Talk about Stefan Minecraft? You got it. Let's see. Welcome, guys. Wow. How you guys doing? There's a lot of you. More pressure on me. Let's see. I think we're loaded. Boop. Hand cam. Welcome to hand cam. I'll be your host, left hand and right hand. There's no joke. Yeah, that's it. Welcome. Hello. Let's go ahead and get some comments out of that little box. I can point to it now. I'm so close. Haha. I also made this cute little animation. Whoop! I'm trying to click. It's not. It's not weird. Oh boy. Sorry. I'm just so giggly whenever I do this. I'm just like so, you know, so quiet usually that it's like I have people to talk to. I can make jokes and it's like out loud and I just make myself laugh a lot of the time. I would hate to do a try not to laugh challenge. I would just, I mean, I should be pretty good, but I don't know how far we would get. But anyway, context. Hello. It is spooky month. So you know what that means. There's a artistic kind of challenge that I forgot who made it. But it basically is to for that one guy to challenge himself was to try something that he's not good at, or like something that he's not usually always doing, which would be inking, which would be like using pens and I guess just for traditional stuff as well. So that became his own personal challenge, was to do like through the month of October, it would be try and draw something every day using a skill you're not used to. Basically, that's what the whole challenge is to just to do something that's not what you're used to for like a month and challenge yourself. And to do it every single day is also important. So that sprung off into Inktober, INK for ink in Inktober. So that means that I can also participate in that challenge. I'm going to try and do it too. For every day, I'll try and do some kind of drawing traditionally, which I am not used to, but it's kind of weird, and you know, it's clear of like all like programs, and you can't control Z. It's like it's completely different. I mean, I grew up, you know, kid to teenager and mid-teenager, I was not using programs and computers for drawing, so it's weird to come back to this where it's like it's you know I'm so used to now. It's like I just want to like, you know, get her head and like lasso and like move it over a little bit, but it's like you can't. There's no undos. So let's see, let me read your stuff. Let me just drink some water while I do that. This is the cutest thing ever. I keep covering my hand over it. Should I put it on the other corner? I feel like that might balance things out. Let's ever whoop 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 whoop. Because I'm gonna be left-handed the whole time. I'm gonna be doing this. That's ever on the other side. I can center it. That might work better. I don't know. I'm just trying to learn what would work pretty good for this layout as I figured out. Alrighty. On a count of Mark. Ah, jeez. Maybe she can walk live over here. I mean, that would sort of work. It was fine where it was. We'll put her back. Sorry, I'm disturbing her. She's drawing a little picture of herself, of her little head. I guess this little scribbling, like a little chalk drawing or crayon drawing. Let's see. Sorry, Katie. I'm sorry about that. Let's see. Hello. Hi, Sasha. Let's see. I got though. Ammonite Forest would have been prepared soon. Yep. Yeah, paper instead of PC is definitely its own software. I updated the description to even be like traditional as program. Yeah. Let's see. I can show you my other pictures. Hopefully, yeah, these are all my older Inktober pictures. Well, this is, I think, was this the one that we did? We did one of these together. So this is last year's pictures. I'm only showing half of them really because they're on the other side as well. Hopefully the picture quality is good enough. It looks pretty good. You can kind of see it. But yes, last year I tried to do every day. This was the one that we did on stream together last year. So I don't think it was the first day, but definitely pretty far into it. Yeah. Let's see. But yeah. Just kind of showing what is good, and I can also check the quality of the camera and see that I kind of just had the Inktober, but just kind of did like either need to just like modify a couple of these to say like, oh, it's embiggening or something, or like magic or not magic or something, or build, you know. And it's like, oh, she's building a little thing. I had these on my Twitter as just posts for last. This is the thumbnail. Now it's real. I can touch it. Make some of my sketches. Yeah, we're gonna have to see with pencil how good that's gonna turn out. Might have to up the contrast. There's a lot of information here. Thankfully pen works, but yeah, some of these pencils are getting lost. So, yeah. I think this was my... I'm gonna hit the camera no matter what. This is my first day, so we'll see how this goes with enough preamble. Let's see. Yeah, I had a lot of fun because I was able to like try to modify some of the words or use synonyms, you know. For a lot of the some of them were weird. That's like I needed to like somehow change it into this synonym of what it was or what it meant. I'm gonna find a page. Hang on. Where I can actually draw in. Basically, that's to go back to where I was and then. There you go. Okay, fresh page. I have to go backwards. There's a lot of sparkles on here. I should go to another page. That'll be cleaner. I have not had time to really figure this out. My camera stand has a bunch of little springs. That's probably sounding horrible. Sorry. To keep that going. Okay. To keep it straight. Cool. Alright. How we doing? I think we're about ready to go. So I think the topic of today, let me just double check to make sure. I believe it's fish, but let me just double check. So I can bring it up, open it up just real quick. Bop, 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 bop. Yes. Fish as in the noun of the aquatic creatures. So I was thinking that we can either try to like brainstorm different types of things. Maybe like different, in this case like fish, in this case of whatever that means to you. Or I could just try and do one on my own and see where I go from there. Yeah. So yeah, we'll just have to obviously have to limit it somewhat for just for time. So things that are gonna be really complicated. Let me just make sure that my pen still works. Because I sharpened it, so I want to make sure. That's kind of showing up. I think if I just do it really hard. Yeah, that's good. Okay, cool. Swedish fish. Oh boy. Yeah, because last time I just did like the derby with the Magikarp. So that was basically it. So hopefully these won't be with you guys being helping out with that. So yeah, maybe we could do like an aquarium of like a whole bunch of different fish is what I'm probably was thinking. My initial thought was just like little fish here and there, and then try to have them as a display or something, you know. So Swedish fish is good. Let me just make sure I know what that is. Because isn't that a food? Let me see if I can put this over here so I can see your chat and see you guys. Yeah, it's just a red candy fish for Sweden fish. Is Swedish fish different from Swedish fish? Because I don't think there's anything too different. Oh, I would love seeing some right now. Oh man. So I know like Cookie made that picture for my birthday. That fan art with the octopus and Derpy. That was fantastic. So maybe we could do like some kind of same kind of picture where it's kind of like underwater. So I have to somehow imply that in some way as well. And how we doing? Let's see. So I'm saying you could just put it in the middle, or I can put it off to the side here or something. This is gonna be really awkward. I have to go around my camera so I can see. Not used to this. Okay. Basically just make a... I'm just gonna make a rectangle and then fill it in. Just like get a boundary box, basically, and then I can draw a fish inside of it. Maybe she meets some pufferfish. Okay, we can use that. I'll just draw basic shapes and then I'll fill it out. Maybe the pufferfish should be already bloated, because that'd be easy. Nice big circle. Hopefully that's almost showing up, so that's pretty cool. Because I'm doing it pretty light right now. She drops to the aquarium. Yes, maybe it can be like some kind of exhibit somehow. I know, it's really hard to see. But hopefully when we get to more bolder strokes, because this is just to see where everything is right now, I'll make it bigger. Spike is a pufferfish in a fish form. Okay, cool. I can do that. Just some extra things here. You can tell how prepared I am for all this. Trying to do this spontaneous with you guys. Yeah. Okay, so let's get the Swedish fish because we know that. So maybe we can put Derpy in here. Maybe she could be scuba diving or something. Maybe I'll just put her like over here. And she'll be visiting. Just like that. Need to do some rude random drawings. Let's see. Inking stage, which you'll find. Okay. Maybe fiddling with the contours of the camera to help. Yes. Okay. That sounds good. Didn't want to break the flow of this too much, but that sounds like a good idea. Filters, color, contrast. Boop. Is that too much? Probably. Let's see. And then we just contrasty. Enough. Brighten it up. Just a little bit. That's pretty good for now. Okay. Yeah, the inkling stage will be definitely really good. I'm also super straddling. One of those looked okay. Cool. It's probably the one that looked really weird. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty much just like gray on lighter gray. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't want the table to be too weird color, but I guess that's pretty much what it has to be for right now. Yeah, once I kind of get this going. 'Cause I'm usually a very light-handed artist. I usually just draw very small and very light, so yeah. Okay, cool. Let's see. I'm trying to draw a fish, but it's wanted to be the opposite looking way. Can you look the other way, fish? Thank you. Okay. Okay. Get this fish boy in here. Usually I have my pressure sensitivity pretty high, or like have it sort of like with tablets, have it be pretty. If you press like a little bit, then it'll be like a harder pressure. So I don't have to like go, you know, like really hard onto it to make a hard line. So especially with pencils, I just need it to be somewhat here. And then just kind of, obviously with a pencil too, I don't need it to be perfect. It's not really what I'm going for right now. So, obviously if I make too hard of a line, that'll be impossible to see anyway. There's a little fishy. There you go. Am I gonna do a Halloween animation? I think that's what we were thinking of doing for the Pony Life short animation. That'll be like our Halloween generalness. And we'll try and do it before Christmas. Have it be done. That'll be important. Okay, so now we need spike. Pod for fish. MLP. There you are. Okay. So it's basically just spike, but as a blowfish. Cool. Okay. Is that what we wanted? So I can do that. Okay. Get the head spikes. How many? 3, 4? All the way down. Then it kind of goes back out. As it kind of goes whoop. And curve up. Just a little bit. And then that'll spade out and then curve. Get that spike tail going. Okay. It's already spike looking. Cool. Okay. And then it goes up, and then we got the snoot. I haven't really drawn spike much. Just like in general. I barely use any other type of characters in Ninja Ponies. It really is just Spike as a fish. Yeah. Hi, how you doing? I don't think I'll be able to pronounce your name correctly, so I'll try not to embarrass myself with that. Let's see. Let's have him going. Whoa. So he'll be like screaming. I guess. Cross-eyed. Scared. It's like when he's just first realizing that, wait a minute, what am I? What if I become... Alright. And then Derpy up here. And then let's get the scuba diving. And this will be kind of wobbly more. Wow. It's hard to explain what I'm doing. Talk and draw at the same time. Especially this kind of weird challenge of trying to draw it. Because you pretty much almost have to do it like perfect first try. So it gets really intimidating. I'm trying not to spend too much time on just pencil lines, you know? Eventually I'll know what I mean. Scuba. So they have a little pipe, and then goes out, and then it's a real big, and then bubbles. And then she has to like eat it, like that. Okay. Let's see. Give it a man ink. Let's get like one more. Maybe like fill it up like over here or something. Maybe we can have like 2 more. But I can start inking it as I get more sweat off. Any more suggestions for right now? For more fish is the big topic. Should probably write that somewhere. Is it redundant to say Inktober? I could just do like big day 1 colon fish. Okay. Okay. Let's get some ink. I think my ink, let's see. This one might be not as good. Oh, it's pretty good. Let me see my other one, because I have a newer one. I have this whole pack of new colors. I didn't even show my other pack of way too many other colors. This is my older set. It's a lot, yeah. But I use all these for the 2019 ones, so now I got these ones, so I'm gonna see if these work. Because I'll probably have better ink no matter what, so I'll go with that. Spider crab. Okay. Is that the crab with like the super long legs? And it's really creepy. It's kind of like a Half-Life crab or something. Yeah, get the pen out. I think I just tested it, so it should just be... Yeah, okay, cool. What is it? You got it. Feel like it. This guy's on the street who was like, draw me a caricature, or like a balloon animal guy. It's like, make a giraffe out of balloons. And it's like, you got it. Japanese spider crab. Yep, it's that guy. Okay. Oof. Alright, so it's crab but long leg. Alrighty. Let's see. I'm gonna see if there's a cute version. Oh yeah, that is cute. Aw. Let's do... What else will I do? Some of these are not cute. Yeah, I mean that'll do. Oh, look at that and that. Okay. What kind of pose? Would he be like trying to like eat one of these guys? Maybe that's what Spike gets scared of and he's like, oh look. Look, this old guy's not caring. This giant spider crab is gonna get him like in the distance or something. Make him really small or something. Alrighty. We'll see how this goes. I'll just make a head, body, everything here. He's more wide. And then add some dots. I can make it cartoony, where it just says something, maybe something like that. There we gives him many pairs of slippers. Oh, okay. It's not random, but here we go. Anyone else can join in too with weird comments and suggestions. Totally okay. How many arms does spider crabs have? I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, so it's 8. No, what? They have 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. There's some of these cute ones. Literally just a vector artwork like a cartoon. Let's say that's 6. Maybe I'll just split the middle to 8 maybe? Okay. So maybe over here and he'd be like, he's ready to... How many bends do they got? They got bop. So bop, bop, bop. So 1. And then I'll go down. Each of these has to be like... God. Okay. And then maybe this one will go up and through. And then this one has this slipper in it. And then one goes down. This won't be weird. And maybe just one just kind of tucked up underneath. One. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. You could have like 2 up here then for the 10. I'll go for 10. Again, these are all just like sketches at this point, so and that's hard to say, but once we ink it, it'll be hopefully real good. Okay. That might be good for now because I think we're at the halfway point to just ink it and then we'll be good. And I'll give them the little slippers. How many slippers? Did I do like 2 pair or maybe something? You let me know. I can start inking the fish, and then I could just get going on that. I get some air and water. Here we go. That's good. All right. I'm scared. I hate inking. It's just like so permanent. That's like you can't undo it. Oh, jeez. Okay. Wasn't expecting to actually draw it. But I can delete it right now. I haven't drawn it. An odd number is Derpy. So maybe like draw like 1 more slipper in his hand. Just like that. And that's gonna be called a slipper. Okay. Because that's like 3 slippers now. Okay. I'm gonna ink this fish. Okay. I'm just so scared. We gotta do it. Commit. We gotta commit. Okay. Let me get back to my picture. Hang on. Okay, cool. So I could just draw the same thing, or I can try and do it. Okay, a little better. Ha! Alright. Oh, it's so thick. I didn't know it was gonna be thick. Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm just gonna make it kind of go real gummy. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. It's gonna go up like that. Let's see. And tiny little eye. And a little smile. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 Okay. Trying to get my breathing to be more regulated. Alright. Alright. They don't really have hands. It just has Swedish in the middle. No, that's actually the packaging. Oh, and it's kind of blobs, I guess. A little hair sack there. And it just kind of bends down. There you go. Now you can see fish. Yay! I could probably turn the contrast down a little bit less. Contrast, normal, brightness, back up. Yeah, there you go. Okay. And then just little dots here and there to simulate the gummy goodness. Okay. And I'll just have to be good. That's good. Okay. Some fish have the word Swedish in the middle. Where'd you get it came from? Wait, dude, no. The fish themselves don't have Swedish printed on them, right? I made it without it, but I'll make a, maybe I can like color them red somehow. Or just color it off stream or something. Just get the line art here, maybe. That'd be good. And then maybe I can color it off stream and then print it or post it. How about that? Let's go in order. And to do it, so I can do spike. Let's do spike. So okay. So this just goes up. I find it easier to like. A lot of people say, like, a lot of artists say, like, just kind of just do it as big strokes, you know, rather than going, You'll never get a perfect whoop. You won't get good swoops unless you just commit to, like, these arcs. Artists would just swear by just rotating their canvas, and they find that easier to get that swoop correctly. I think some like up and down is hard to do, so just kind of rotate your canvas and then it's a little bit easier. Well, for this, I'm just gonna go ahead and just draw it. I'll just man up and just, you know, say I just gotta hold it to here so you can see. at the right angle, I guess. You can't control Z. Yeah. Oh, he's attempting many big whoops. Exactly. Okay. Let's get this in. It's big swoops. Gotta get those nice swoops in there. I'm gonna get the eyelid or eyebrow down first, and then get this in. Sides are a little bit separated, but not mine. So here we go. Circle, circle. And you just gotta go. Ah. Does he have teeth? He's got a tooth. So maybe we can do this. I don't know if that's accurate, but there you go. And that sort of works. And then this connects up to there. And just kind of connect that. Any detail? Yes, of course there is. Alright. Does that look good? This kind of reminds me of like Freddy Fish or like one of those kind of characters. You know what I mean? Let's make him go wow. Oh, he's feeling it now. Alright. And let's get this going. Day. Oh no. That's a good one. That's a horrible one. So you don't clean my pencil was over here, but I drew it over there. I don't know why. We have to move a little bit over. Okay, I'm going to look up what a snorkel looks like. Just to make sure. Oh yeah, you gotta get the eyelid cover. Because otherwise you're gonna get eyeball water blogging. Let's pencil that in. Okay. Maybe just kind of go around and create a thing around it, and then somehow it goes over the nose as well, but whatever. Needs to be like a little goggles, I guess, and then somehow it connects both sides. Had to like go up and down around there. That works. Okay. And then breathing that apparatus, and then it goes up, and sometimes they have little things, I guess. Some kind of shape here, and then little bubbles that can fly up. Okay. Ink the derp. Okay. You just start with the ear. I don't know why. It's always like a nice grounding point for a lot of this. Okay. This is like usually like the thing that's like the simplest, as well as the kind of. It's usually on the top layer. Like hair doesn't flow over it usually, so it's easy to just like that's where it goes first. So if you're drawing a horse, draw an ear first, and then kind of draw the rest of the horse around it. I had to really straddle, so sorry. I had to get a little closer to the mic as well. One time. We're doing great on time, so maybe we'll be able to color that fish in as well. Okay. This is where it gets quiet as I try to figure this out. There you go. As if it's being blown underwater or something. Because that's the whole point of this, right? Let's see, just kind of mark things out and go, okay. Just need to figure this out. Let's see. Use it with the eyes, but try starting with the ears. I don't know. It's a weird trick. But yeah. Usually in cartoons, it's like, why wouldn't you start with the eyes? Because it's the heart of the soul, and everything's important, and everything kind of revolves around it. But, I don't know. I feel like easier for me personally to just, like, I need to just start from ear. I draw that, like, the head first, like the head shape. And if I need to, like, ink it, I feel like that's more accurate to what I do, is that I just
if I need to ink it, just need to get something going, you know, then I would start with the ear first. So that's more what I meant out of that. Okay. So she should be like kind of looking more at. Well, I guess you can look at both of them. She's got fun eyes. So one's gonna go up there, and one's gonna look at. So one's looking at the spider crab, and then one's looking at the Spike. There you go. All right. And then we get a big noozle. And it kind of goes up, but also eating the thing here. Yeah, that's what I love about it, is that she can be like a periscope and look in two different directions, or like a chameleon, more so, where she can look at two different things at once. It's kind of fun for like art and animation. That it's like, yeah, don't need to worry 100% about her focus, because it's like it can be focused on two things at once. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Kind of just make it up as kind of like a Christmas tree kind of shape, I guess. Can't undo it. That looks pretty good. Okay. Rest of the body. I'm gonna have to scoot it over a little bit more. Sorry. Okay. Let's just get the sweat off. So I'm baking it here. Let's see. And just kind of roll it around. It's a nice big sausage. Kind of roll it around. Okay. And then start thinking about in it's like an animator. It's like you start thinking in layers. You know, of like, oh, this has to be on top. Layered on top, because otherwise you'll have, you know, your tail, which should be underneath everything, be like on top, and it's just like that's not right. Or your back leg might be somehow layered on top of anything else, and it's just like, that's bad. So start thinking of drawing. I'm starting to think of drawing in that sort of way as well, where you start to like draw from the top, like the toppest layer, basically. Or like the key mark will work now. Yay. It makes sense. That's kind of why I go with the ear first, because the ear technically would be on top of like the hair, and the hair is kind of on top of the skull, and then you can kind of work backwards from there. That the ear would actually be the most in Z depth on top of everything else. So it's like, that's kind of where I start with that. And why I think of that. Some wavy kind of shapes out of here. Like it's kind of being kind of blown around. There you go. It's kind of going whoosh around it. Nice. Okay. Nice going, me. You really did it this time. You drew the horse. Alrighty. Crap time? Oh boy, this is weird composition, but alright. Who knows what this is gonna be? You get 4 pictures for 1. Alright, we'll just get some water for real, and then let's see. Let's see if I'll be able to color it in at the end. Okay. So I gotta like study it now. This crab. Let me just zoom up a little bit. Okay. Don't know why I made him so high up. Okay. On a page here. Let's see. So it's like a flat donut that's rounded. It's like an oval. It's like flat. Okay. Add some bubbles and stuff at the end. Yes, I'll add some wavy bits, because obviously you have to think down with layers. So characters be on top-ish, but if I need to, I guess I could have some bubbles, but it's not like it's there to be too much, like the bubbles be coming out of him or something. Like a Little Mermaid, I don't know how many. They had to like hand draw with like Little Mermaid every bubble. I think that's insane.
Can you imagine that? For like every minute would be like every minute underwater in Little Mermaid would be 1,440 frames of individual bubbles that have to be like carefully like accounted for. You know, it's like you have to animate this bubble, but then the next frame it have to like move, and then if something else, physics of like her tail has to move, and it's just like what? They had a bubble division. Like most, yeah, most movies have like a lighting team, just like light things. Don't remember they had a bubble division.
That's insane. Oh, is that? It's got little pinchers.
Like in his mouth. The cute one I'm looking at has like a little seashell, like 2 circles over there, like it's below its mouth. So I don't know. Is it different? No, it's more like a spider actually, where it has like a mouth and then like the little grabby things around it, I guess.
I don't know. Whatever. We'll go for it. It's something, and then if it doesn't work, then too bad, because you can't change it. Yeah. So it's gotta be nice and cute. Maybe we could just have fangs or something. That's spooky. Yeah, some texture. There you go. It'll just be some little things here, but not like overly dramatic with that. Yeah.
It's a little potato guy. See that? Yeah. Okay, cool. Whew. Okay.
This is where layering again comes into play. Where I do this one on top, and then I don't think there's so many. It's about to draw like the first top one on top, but then this side from there, where everything goes. I think for this is a little bit simpler than. Well, we'll see. If this is gonna be easier, then let's have it be kind of going up. What kind of slipper can it be? It could be a little bunny slipper. Would that be cute? Maybe this one could be bunny or something. This be like a regular, maybe. I don't know. Let me know what kind of slippers this should have. What would it be? So I feel like I'm feeling confident in these kind of arm things, but we'll see. So what I'm mostly afraid of is shapes like tails, where if they kind of like spiral around, and it's like, how am I supposed to do the other side of it? You know? So I have to like wrap it around somehow like that, but then it has to. It's like that was pretty good, but it's like I'm getting better at it. It's a weird practice of it. Yeah. Reminds me how I managed to make those non-cutesy characters look cute in like 6 character challenge. I just got that, you know, that weird cute gene to say, oh, you know, everything can be cute in the right light. So this is going up, so I'm gonna do this one going down to make an X shape here. X-wing. I think it's just like simplifying a lot of the form. Because obviously with like grotesque things, the first thing you think of is like flesh, and it's like the details basically is what's the most like horrifying or scary part of it, is that you can see all the little realistic details in a lot of things. So if you just kind of strip away some of that and just had like a nicer, you know, face to it, I feel like that's one of the little secrets of that, is to kind of just strip it down into like its more chibi kind of elements or something, and then what you get left is something that's kind of like, oh, that's I could be friends with that. Exactly, chibi is sort of that kind of style where basically they take this complicated like anime character, but then it's just
it's not like they actually remove too much detail. Because even like with chibi days, usually still have like the full costume, but just like smaller. So the only thing that makes it chibi, that makes it seem cuter, is that it's the, what is it, proportions. That it's like it's babyifying basically. Is that you have a bigger head and a smaller body, is what makes that cute. Is the secret of that is just saying it just has that weird proportions that babies have. That's like babies have too big of a head, basically. That's like when we have like babies that have really big heads and we just go, oh, that's cute. So when you see like a chibi, it's got that same sort of proportions to it, and it's like, oh, that makes it look cute, kind of thing. Exactly, Nendoroids and those figures all have that kind of proportion to it, where the heads are huge. Even like with horses, is like this head is the same size, even more larger than its body with this horse. So I know this doesn't have a head, but it's like it's got a big cheek and big eyes. Like the eyes should be about about the size of these pupils, but I made them like have the sclera and eye size to be the same as what would be twice or 3 times as large as a human. So that's what makes it part of, that kind of cute factor. Is one of those tricking your mind things that's like, I could be friends with that. Exactly. Appeal, not to be confused with how you eat an apple, but it's the appealing nature is that makes cartoons where they're simplifying as well as adding details that are sort of, it's you're not really, what's it called when you're not really thinking about it? It's kind of suggestive to your mind, subliminal, I think, where you're not really actively thinking about it, but it's just like it's there, always trying to get you, kind of a thing. So I feel like that's part of it too. Another little guy. Let's see. I feel like I already peed myself because I don't remember what I just said. So here we go. More arms, please. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little off, but whatever. Alright. Did I get them all? Did I get them all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah! Okay. You gotta count it as many times as you want to, and that's okay. So I just don't trust myself. That was 4 times I'm trying to count it. There you go. Okay. What kind of slippers were we thinking of? Let's see. I can start erasing some of the pencil lines. What kind of slipper designs, like what kind of animals or what kind of things they can be? Because obviously I can only have this much space, so what's happening? Welcome, chicken. This is my Inktober, I guess, first day of it. So the idea today was the fish. So actually, you guys with the chat show somebody's ideas. So I'm fulfilling your weird commissions and requests. Let's see. As I'm erasing some of these pencil lines now. Yep. Let's see. My eraser's probably not gonna last. So some of these will probably still have some pencil lines if I'm gonna be more careful. I think the slippers are good. Any other suggestions as well? For what kind of slippers is spider crab can have? basically just like a simple design or something. Because obviously I already made it, so there's no going back with this design of it. So let's see. And we're doing on time pretty good. So if I just get maybe like one more suggestion on the slippers, then I think we'll be good on that. That's probably just as long to erase it. Probably won't have time to color everything. That'll probably take like an hour or more. It's the first day, so I'm not really, you know, planning on making it extreme, you know, full color of everything. I'm wearing a bathrobe, that's why I got 2 layers on. I usually have like this Legend of Zelda bathrobe on. Can't usually wear it, you know, during green screen, you know, because obviously I have to pick it up and shake it off. I have too much blubs. Okay. Shake it off. Okay. That's not bad. I like it. Maybe I should just add some seaweed or some extra bits in here to like fill it out maybe. Bunny slippers stuff. Let me just set up. Okay. Let's see. Okay.
Maybe we'll make it this one. My head in a shot? Nope. Okay, cool. And then another one. And bop, bop.
Yeah. There you go. Okay. What else?
What would a panda look like? I want a panda. Yeah, that'll do.
What else?
Maybe Derpy? It's gonna be like a pig. Yeah.
It's a pig. Yay. Okay. That'll do. Let's get some color, maybe some blue and some green. Okay. That's green. And these are hard to get out. Okay. Of course, these are new, so they always have the little extra thing. It's hard to see, but yeah, it's got a little bit of glue to keep it ink state good. There you go. And the green one, because I haven't actually used these at all. There you go. Okay, cool. Get that out of the way. Let's get, for layers,
Something there. That might be a smear of the ink. Oh well. Oh, I might be getting it.
Okay. That's gonna be there. Let's see. How about a pike in the diagonal in front of Derpy scaring Spike? Some kind of pike. What does a pike look like? I'm scared to see what this does. All I found was pike like marker. Oh, it's a fish. Oh, sick. Oh, man. I don't think we'll have time to do that. Unfortunately. That's a good idea. But I think we just have to scale it down to just this, and then I can just make sure that this looks good. So, that's a good idea. I don't think I'll have time to get that going. I have enough time. Womp, 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 womp. There you go. Little bubbles. Let's get these bubbles as well. Because I'm about on time on the hour, so I want to make sure that I get the rest of the details in. How does fish work? You just kind of have bubbles behind it. You can just have bubbles anywhere, and then it can just simulate motion, I guess. Is that what they're for? Bubbles show up when things kind of go whoop whoop a lot in the ocean. So I guess I can just say that for Reverter's supposed to motion or something. And some big ones in here as well. Just a random. Maybe we can do some kind of wave or something? I don't know if I want to use the same blue though. Let's see if this is different. Scratch paper to the rescue. That's different. Okay. And then we'll just have to make it's Bob Ross time. We have to make a big decision of where this wave goes. Alright. Big decision. Big decision. Ugh. This would be like a current or something. That look good. Like a current. Yeah, exactly. It's just scary how permanent this is. It just feels so permanent that it's just like so scary. Because usually when I draw, like I usually, with vector stuff, I'm usually drawing things in layers. That I'll be drawing something 2 or 3 times or even more times to get the right shapes and forms that I like. That I feel like I don't get to do that, with this. It's like, even if I draw before, when I come over here, it's like, it's completely different. Scratch. Oh, that's pretty color. Okay. That's like some seaweed or something at the bottom here. On the floor. As I look, it's kind of get some CS shapes, and then like that. Is that a seaweed? I'm gonna go with that. And some are gonna be taller, like some seaweed, I guess. That's what this is gonna be. Yeah. All right. Think it's SpongeBob? Okay. 'Cause I think they have floral, like as if the clouds are like flowers, because it's supposed to be like the top of the sea, like what am I thinking of? Like lily pads, but instead of lily pads, they're like flowers somehow to go with the Hawaii feel of it. Which I don't think too many kids got that. There you go. Here we got some more like just stuff, I guess, just rocks at this point. just put some wavy things, and then how's that looking? It's a little low on there. And some layers, like some rocks or something, just to fill it out, basically, is what this is. My worst enemy. That's what happened. So stupid tail things. Ah. Let's add something in the middle. There you go. And so now, because I got that as a layer in my head with that, now I can add some whip tides that can now expertly go in between. Whoa! Yeah, it's getting a little sloppy. Whatever. Coral in the distant background. Okay. What does coral look like? I know it's got coral. Yeah, okay. What color would that be? It's kind of brown, red. Maybe some red. Let's get some red in there to get some more fun in there. Test. Red. So somebody's could have that, and then big mushrooms, I guess. And then they go down, I guess. Making that up. Whoops. In a corner. Hopefully no one sees that. That's okay.
So basically like a little circle that then. Oh yeah, it has hair on it. There, now it's working. It's got to trust the process with this. And it's like, there you go. Okay, that's my little test to see if that works. Okay. Get some in there. And then just kind of get some more of these. More of these. And then one of these. And then they just got little hairs growing out of them. Yeah. Maybe like one more over here, but it could be like really tiny. You don't really see it. Yay! Okay. There you go. Can't really get the whole thing in there. Ugh. There you go. Fish. and derpy scuba diving, I guess, for a little bit too. Pretty nice. I'll say so. Some of these could be in there. Well, I could have the pike in there. Like one little bit. Where'd my pike go? There you are. Agrodrop is maybe blue and hiding in here. And he'll be... What's he doing? It'll just be long and then... He's got a big snoot. And then that goes out. He's got the fin. And then he's just really long. And then it goes out into the back fin. And then that's basically it. There you go. It's a really tiny spike. Pike, 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 pike. There you go. Alrighty. Composition's weird, but whatever. We could have one more fish and give me like one of the dumb fishes. Where we just do like the grade school. Just for fun. Little goldfish cast down. He's like, yeah. Fish. There you go. And he goes glub glub. Alrighty. Okay. I think we're on time. There we go. Boom. Okay, this is just day one. Just wait till 20, I think it's like, nope, 30 days more of doing this. Oh, okay. You meant more Great Reef Outline, take that more to the page. I think it works pretty good because like they're, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, they can be a little bit higher. Obviously don't want to be like more of the third of the page, which this is already taking up a lot. I think it's good. I'll leave it at that because I think I'm out of time for here. Thank you so much for all your suggestions. You really want it to be really good drawing. So you guys know your stuff. And if not a weird sponsorship, but like just if you're interested in doing this, that's totally free. You can literally just get a piece of paper and get some pens. I know that I have slight excess of it, but you don't need to have this many. Literally just a ballpoint pen or something, whatever you got lying around. Is just like pick up one and then draw. Because I know a lot of you are still somewhat restricted, but I guess it will still be a fun activity no matter what you do. So I hope this is like an experiment for you guys, you know, to take up art, because it's really, it's like a nice stress relief. I know this was weird as it wasn't quite as stress relieving as it could have been, but yeah. Yeah, just encourage you to have fun with art. It's really fun, especially now it's showing you that you don't need to pay upwards of more than $2,000 to have a tablet and have some professional software. Like just get a piece of paper and like $2 pens or something. I don't know how much they are, and then just have fun. Is this just digitally? The whole point I thought was that you're supposed to do something that's out of your comfort zone. Because that was the point of like the original Inktober
the original premise, what I thought the original story was that you're supposed to do something out of your comfort zone, and then try to learn that and do as best you can. So, obviously, with me, I'm more digital now than I ever have been. That to do something like this traditional, it's like this is tricky. I don't feel too comfortable with it. So, I feel uncomfortable now, but we'll see in 20 days if I get better than this, or maybe I'll have less, camera literally in between. I have to straddle, I have to like hug around my camera. So, a little bit, yeah, it just seems like you're supposed to, that's the whole point. It's a challenge. It's to not do it. At least if you're if you're traditional, then try and do something, digitally if that's possible. But if you're digital, then try and do something traditional. Is obviously the biggest difference. You can try and do different software. Maybe would be somewhat tricky. Would be the minimalist, I guess. Sort of challenge to it. I don't know. Let's see. Exactly. Yeah, go ham with it. This is really fun. It's a fun time. Out of comfort zone is a purpose. And get creative. Yes. Get that paint out. Just be clean about it. Oh, MS Paint? Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Just want to join without having to buy real ink. I mean, this isn't. This is just regular. I don't even know. This is apparently tool. It's out of focus. Tool T. It's got a U with a little umlaut on top, an L. And these are just really, really basic. These aren't like fountain pen, whatever, like replacing ink kind of thing. You could probably just even use Sharpie. That'd be even more tricky to use. Yeah. And Sharpie would have thicker lines that'd be hard to get more, like, be able to get these small details, especially with this nose kind of details. It'd be really hard to get that. So, yeah. It's managed hard. Yeah. Copics. I don't think I've actually ever used Copics. Not that I don't want to. I just like, I feel comfortable enough with these little, because I've used these pen I think for like two Inktober's. So, and I just tried out the new ones and they definitely have better ink. So it's really good. Let's go to Toast Time. You're right. Problem is that I have to set it up. Hopefully it shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, I got to get to. I'll go to the end, but you'll just see her, and then because I can do this, where now it should be lip syncing a little bit. It'll catch up. Let's see. I need to. Video capture device. Is that the camera? Properties. Deactivate. Okay. I will need to move the mic actually, so hang on. Whoop, sorry. That was probably loud, sorry. I need to move the camera as well. This is actually harder than I thought. Yeah, hang on. And then activate. This might work. Maybe. He's waiting for camera. Oh, then actually deactivate. Sorry. Probably I have to like refresh the camera. I don't have two webcams set up, so I have to literally oh, that's working. Okay. I don't have two webcams, so I literally have to turn one off and then turn the other one on. So that's working. Yay! Okay. It just takes a while to set it up, because it like takes a while to like deactivate one and then turn the other one on. So I'm probably really quiet, so let's put the mic back. Sorry. Back up here. It might fall, so let's put it maybe closer. Yeah, there you go. Haha. Okay, that's a little bit closer. How are we doing? This is fun. Yeah, I wanted to do something a little bit out of the ordinary. um, I'll see if this was fun. Obviously, I hope you had fun with this. But yeah, it's just a fun little challenge to get creative, um, and try to do something also consistently is also one of the big things as well. I'm trying to sit up. um, it's gonna be its own challenge for a lot of people is just to do something every day, to get into practice of something, especially if you're not used to it. Um, so, I think I've done it every day. I finished the challenge 100% the last 2 times, but now I'm working on more than 3 projects right now at the same time. That it's gonna be tricky. No matter what I do now, it's just gonna be really hard to find time. So hopefully this only took like an hour to draw this, and it just took more time to get the ideas, I guess, from you guys than anything else, really. So, yeah. I mean, for you guys stuff, I always encourage you to start small. Always start small with whatever you're doing. Um, don't try to make the Derpy movie that I'm trying to do as your first project. I've been animating for like 6 or 7 years. I don't know, since 2013. So I guess about 7. And now I'm trying to like get knee deep in my big project. So, yeah, it's still gonna take a while. Obviously, it's still in work in progress for the next chapter. So, hopefully that should be coming out soon. But I hope you guys aren't really super waiting, because it's gonna take at least 2, maybe 3 weeks. I know I said I was trying to get it around the 10th, but the way that things are going right now, it's probably gonna take at least 1 more week than I thought. So maybe like closer to mid to maybe. I wouldn't want it to be super close to Halloween, because obviously that'd be competing with Halloween videos. So I want it to be at least a week before that. So I'll try my best no matter what. But the way things are going now, I've accepted a new project, which is probably really stupid of me to accept a new project right now when I'm trying to finish something else that I'm having trouble just trying to work on that. So, yeah, I hope I can get one of those done and then get back to the movie. Ugh. Or actually, it should have been just a short. The new one is supposedly just to be something short, but we all know how long even just 1 second of animation takes. Just watching the live streams of just how long those take. So, I wouldn't hold my breath on getting that soon. Yeah, it'll still take. The short one that I just signed up to do was like 9 seconds for like an intro. So I'll have help on it, but even then, it'll still take close to half a month to get that done, at least in good order. So, yeah, we'll see. Other news. That's basically it, actually, with the Derpy movie. Is that I am 99.9-ish done with just the primary characters and their animation, with their character animation. So I hope to get that done hopefully this week. I mean, that'd be great, wouldn't it? To get that last couple seconds, because I was having a lot of hard time last day. I was trying to animate, I think I was trying to animate Derpy into like the last shot, and I was having trouble just like, I kept like I was being too perfectiony with it. Like, I was being a perfectionist and just trying to get it to be exactly as I want it to be, or at least better than my original ideas. So I just had to keep deleting my animation for like 1 second's worth of animation, just keep deleting them 3 and 4 times until I was like, I guess that can work. I was having trouble just getting the motions and So hopefully for the last second of the chapter, you can you'll feel like understand of just how much work that was. Yeah. um, but yeah, that's what I've been doing. For next streams, let's talk about that. Before we let me get some water, as I lean over her. Oh, I vacuumed that in. Okay. Excuse me. Next stream. Hope this was fun. But I hope to also during that time, for now to Tuesday, I'll have like a lot of Inktober. That'd probably be better to have next Tuesday's stream just be starting the Halloween animation. I think that'd be good. Because I think that'll probably still take like 3 weeks. So the sooner the better with that. But just want to get this going, so it'll be a nice kickoff to Inktober. Was the whole plan of this. So, yeah, that was the plan. So, yeah, I think one of you, was it Cookie or Legit, had an idea for the Halloween Pony Life, specifically Pony Life animation. Keep that in your back pocket for at least another almost week. Okay, Cookie, thank you. I knew it was one of the mods, but I forgot who. Sorry. Yeah, exactly. Keep it, and then when time comes, yeah, go ahead and lay it on me, and then we can vote and do it regular. Sorting it down to just one idea, and then storyboarding it, animating it, getting the characters' backgrounds, timings, and all of that. That's real easy to do. In a couple weeks, so might have to do some off-screen stuff. So hopefully that won't be too bad. But yeah, so October's gonna be busy for me. Probably more busy than I have been lately. So we'll see how it goes. Because now I'll be working on trying to finish Paper Derpy, which I've been working on for the whole year practically, as well as this new project of I don't know if it's been announced or anything, so I haven't really tested. It's only been one day since I took it up, so yesterday I took the project up, so I don't know if it's been announced or anything, so I can't talk about it. May have, but I'm just gonna non-disclosure agreement myself, I guess, even though it hasn't been proven or not proven at this point. As well as Midnight Mariners, which is ongoing as well. So, as well as every day also doing it Inktober. So, yay! I hope to get some sleep and, be able to come back and work on everything. It was really busy today. Yeah. So I got basically two bosses telling me hey, can you just do this one quick thing? But it's both of them at the same time saying, hey, can you do this real quick thing? It's yeah, sure. I mean, it'd be quick, even though some of them only the Midnight Mariners was supposed to be something quick, and it took hour and a half. So yeah, yeah. It's only ambitious that I'm trying to set it up as the deadlines, basically. If I had no deadlines and I'm just wanting to get it out when it's out, or when it's ready, then, I don't know. It is, but I'm trying to not think about it as being super ambitious. Yeah, then I'm trying to just, it's a weird job. What I'm doing is it's definitely not an office job or an office job in an animation studio, because I'm working on 4 projects at the same time, basically. I don't think in this industry, I don't think people do that. So yeah, and it's tricky because I want to work on all of those as well. I don't want to drop any of them. So it's hard, because Midnight Mariners is really actually good fun work, and actually pays pretty well. The Derpy project is just a passion project. It's basically just a hobby project exploded into years of production and development. And then the secret one that I'm not sure is a secret is basically just like another contract work, you know. So it's I could probably just get rid of that one at best, but it should only be short term anyway. So that won't be prolonged, hopefully. So I've only took up just making puppets, character puppets right now. So we have a team in that project, so I could kind of slide it off and say, hey, other animator that's part of this project, can you just, animate the whole thing? It's like I can direct you with the animation and, help with the puppets and stuff, but yeah, I need to, because I have so many other things, so that might work out. I don't know. Then we have two animators on that team, so I might be able to split it up between them and not have them realize that I'm not working on it just because I'm so busy with everything else. And just say like I worked on the puppets, isn't that good enough? That's bad. Don't do that. That's unfair. But I am putting my work into it. But yeah, I just need to keep working on it as best I can, So, as well as now doing Inktober every day, so that'll probably take. They usually took about an hour to draw, for each of them. So, yeah, and those only years ago only got like 2 likes sometimes on average, because I was posting them on Twitter. So maybe I could put them on DeviantArt. I don't know if that'll be better. What do you guys think? Would that be better to post them? Because obviously if I post on a lot of places, might feel. I don't know. I feel like Twitter at least was easier, or at least more spontaneous to see it, but maybe DeviantArt is also good. I don't know. I was thinking it'd be somewhat spammy, or just didn't realize that I probably could just put it on 2 places at once. And I didn't have, I don't think I had the Discord set up, so I wasn't able to post it there as well, but you guys in the Discord are probably already caught up on, hopefully, with what I'm doing anyway, so I don't know. It's better to post them in all places. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So I'll put them on. Oh, yeah, I guess I'll put them on Twitter because that's pretty easy to just post it there and then try to make a post out of that and on DeviantArt as well. Okay. Let's see. Well, let's see one of your videos, but I didn't mean to watch more before I got my safer. Okay. Thanks, guys. Which one did you see? Was it a live stream or a cartoon? I'm trying to look around like microphone wire. But you didn't mean to watch more before I got busy. Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that you're trying to watch. Yeah, that's totally okay. Hopefully you got a lot of time to watch them. It's kind of fun to like rewatch a lot of my old ones, especially ones that, for me at least, it's like I totally forgot a lot of ones because I made like over 100. That there's gotta be ones that's like either were just too spontaneous that's like I made this that I like to like look back at my old videos and go, I don't really I have a somewhat of a memory of it. I mean, I have the file and all of this, but it's like I don't remember all of this stuff. It's like why did I do that? All these weird decisions I was like I probably wouldn't do nowadays. Especially the first couple years. It's like, man, I was somewhat PG, but it's like, man, I was crossing the line a lot. I think once my audience and people started watching it, it's like I need to probably rethink about what I'm showing for a lot of it. It wasn't like super weird, but it's just like it got nah. That's probably the app description actually. It just got super weird. With those odd videos. Let's see. I should give. Oh wait, let's see. I should give Instagram a try. I think I have an account. I think it'd be weird to just start now. Probably want to build up with other pictures maybe first. Or maybe I could just, I don't know. I feel like I just get social media like too, I don't know. Yeah, I kind of just want to just do a couple that I kind of use a lot more. Because I don't usually use Instagram usually anyway, so I don't know. Just start out, it's like it's hard. So maybe that is a good idea, but I'm not sure if that's gonna be good for me. Um, it shows okay, it's a cartoon, a Derpy Nightmare Night. I made a bunch of those, so let's see which one that was. Is that the one with the million views with the CMC in the thumbnail? I mean, what was it? Derpy? Derpy puts the bag on as a costume, and then the CMC come in, and then they ring the doorbell. I think that's it. Let's see. For your experience, you get more likes in Instagram creators career. I mean, it's all relative to whatever. I mean, you can build somehow. Okay, 2 million. What if that was just off by a million views? It depends on your audience, obviously, and whatever you're doing. Obviously, if you get like more. If I somehow ported all my videos to Instagram, I don't know if I would get the same amount. Maybe? I don't know how it works. Basically. I mean, it's just, I installed Instagram and never really got it. I feel like the scrolling, like just like viewing things is hard, so it's not as bad as Facebook. I had a horrible time trying to understand how Facebook worked. That's where I got my name, so gotta give it credit for that. But yeah, just starting new things is hard. That I just feel like I'll just use the things that I'm used to right now, at least that I have an audience for. But yeah, you'll see. Don't bother Facebook. Yeah. And then I turn around to like do it to Instagram, and it's like that's the kind of feeling that I have right now. So I don't know. I'll just keep it to. I mean, I was just gonna keep before this. I was just gonna do it as Twitter. So now I might do it on DeviantArt. So there's something. I like my hair. Yeah. I added a bone to her hair. Forgot about that. Got distracted. Let's see. Yeah, just to... Now I opened it up to DeviantArt, so... I'll see. I mean, I think I opened something else recently. Nah. Was that it? Nah. Yeah, I'll have to look. I do have an Instagram something, but yeah. I don't think I even uploaded my profile or any kind of information on that as well. So that's gonna be hard to start doing all these weird drawings that don't exactly reflect. That's the problem too. Is these Inktober don't exactly reflect my digital drawing style to a degree. So yeah, I'm just not quite an quote artist that. I don't post just still images. As an animator, it's just like I like to just post GIFs and little short things, I guess, more often. Because I could do that on Instagram, but I'm not sure how the market is for that. If there's a demographic, like if I just show like artwork on, total random of like TikTok, it's like it's not its demographic of showing that. So I'm not sure what the demographic or marketing for Instagram would be for stuff that I want to do with like shorts and stuff. So like GIFs and I can't really show my whole cartoons on Instagram, I don't think. Unless they could do a whole video, but then is that a video file? Yeah, there's just so many more questions about it. So I'll have to do more research on it, but it's just like that'll be time to research it more than just posting things on places that I already have an audience on. So those are good ideas, but I'm not sure if those will work for me exactly. So if that makes sense for you guys, are we good for that? Just to do on Twitter and DeviantArt, because I have somewhat of an audience. I have a pretty good audience on DeviantArt, so yeah. It might actually get more attention on DeviantArt, actually, thinking about it, than Twitter. So I feel like my interaction on Twitter is less than DeviantArt. So, actually gets shared more better on DeviantArt, actually, than Twitter. So, yeah. You can post long videos, but those videos can be literal, like, .mlvs, .mp4s, or does it have to be like phone capture videos? You know what I mean? If they're live action versus like whatever video file you can upload. That's what I'm wondering. Because I could post my whole cartoons. MP4s. Okay. Because I don't even know what phone video file format those even are. They did? Okay. On Instagram? People upload their animated shorts there. Okay. Maybe I'll give it a try. I don't know. I'll definitely let you guys know whether if I do it or not, but I'll just keep it safe for now, and maybe later on I'll have time to research it. Research Instagram later, probably like next month. Because I think this month I'm already a little bit swamped, maybe, to not try and do something new right now. If that makes sense. I just need to keep it simple as possible and just like I'm gonna work on my stuff that I talked about, and then just kind of go from there. You know, not need to like go into other avenues right now. Yeah, it's obviously I already have people. I have 2 bosses right now, so I think I'm good for now. If I need more work, then I'll definitely branch out. But I feel like I have too much work right now that I won't be able to finish my work in a good time. So I think I'm good for now. But yeah, I could definitely improve my LinkedIn page and a whole bunch of other stuff, I guess, to make sure that once, like, if Midnight Mirrors is somehow finished next year, then I'll do those other avenues, definitely. But for right now, I think I'm good. Yeah, I get some water. I think I'm pretty good here. That's good. Okay. Are we good? I think we're good. I think I've talked about everything. So yeah, next week we'll have the script idea session for the I won't say Paper Mario. Pony Life Nightmare no, what is it? Nightmare Night Halloween type of short. We'll do a whole stream of just getting a whole bunch of ideas and then voting on which one we'll do. I might have to do an executive decision, but if we get a good democracy on it, that might be fun. Yeah. So yeah, look out for that next it's down there next Tuesday. So yeah, see you then. I can kind of bow. So yeah, thank you. I'll find a button. I don't have to look over. This was fun. Thank you so much for watching. A lot of you guys here. Thank you guys for like commenting. This was really fun. I'll post the Inktober here, I guess, on Twitter. DeviantArt. So yeah, I'll take a picture of it and then post it. So thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. Bye bye.